When I was 4, I met a dog. Not a pet, but a stray that visited me every night. Scrappy, with shaggy black fur and big dark eyes. I called him Shadow. Every night before bed, I'd kneel on my bed and press my face against the window, and there he'd be, waiting in the alley behind our house. I loved him. I even left out scraps from dinner. Every morning, the plate would be empty, but he was skittish. If I moved too quickly, he'd back away into the darkness. One night, he looked sick, like he'd been hurt, so I decided to pet him. I unlocked the latch and started pushing the window open. "It's okay," I whispered. "You can come here." Shadow took a step forward. Then he froze. His head snapped toward a space behind my back. Suddenly, he bolted, vanishing into the alley. I didn't understand. What was he afraid of? The next morning, I told my dad that Shadow had run away. He just looked at me for a long moment. "You are never to talk about that again, understand?" he snapped. I thought he was angry because he disliked Shadow. Maybe he'd kicked him. I hated him for that. Dad died years later. By then, I'd forgotten about Shadow. Yesterday, while cleaning out the attic, I randomly remembered him. "Hey, Mom," I called out. She was downstairs, sorting through old clothes. Do you remember when I used to see a dog outside my window?" I laughed a little. She paused at the foot of the attic stairs, staring at me. "Why are you bringing that up?" she asked quietly. I frowned. I just remembered. He used to come every night, right? She exhaled sharply, pressing her fingers against her temple. "Yes." "And Dad was mad about it," I said. "Why?" She sat down. "You were so little," she grumbled, "too young to even know what a real dog looked like." A chill crawled up my spine. "What do you mean?" She swallowed. "We thought it was your imagination." Silence. "That night, Dad went into your room and saw you talking to him." Mom took a slow breath. "And then, he saw him." My breath hitched. "Honey, Shadow wasn't a dog." My mother's voice was almost breathless. "He was a man. Crawling on all fours?" The room tilted. Mom said that the man had long hair, hanging on either side of his head like ears. His hood hid most of his face. "I couldn't breathe," she continued. "He'd escaped from a psychiatric hospital. He thought he was a dog, snarling at people, eating whatever was left outside." Mom added that the police eventually caught him, not outdoors, but inside someone's house miles away from mine. "Someone forgot to lock their window that night," she said. "They only found him when the child woke up screaming."